We are nearing 400 degrees. Just a tad bit of smoke coming out of here, perfect. And today on the menu, I have a spatchcock chicken and some drums and thighs. Full load of charcoal and a big hunk of peach wood there for some flavor. This is usually going to be about a 2.5 hour cook. This is what we're doing today. Look at the peach wood. You got to get that wood burning hot. And when you close the lid, it'll make smoke, but not too much smoke. Let's close the lid up again. It's only been in there about 20 minutes so far. Last time I did this, it was a 2.5 hour cook. Oh yeah, she's still holding above 400 degrees. That's good. Not a lot of smoke coming out. Perfect. And I think we're going to move some things around here. Our fire's still going very, very nicely here. So I'm going to move the chicken, whole chicken, to here, and the thighs and legs to over here. And just for your general knowledge, I use this Kinder's Buttery Poultry Blend seasoning on here. And it's really flavorful. Be careful not to put too much, but I did put it on a little bit heavy because some of it's going to fall off shuffling this stuff around. But later on, when it's all done, I'm going to top it off with some of my special barbecue sauce mixture, and I'll show you what that is in a little bit. Alright, now I've moved the chicken. As you see, I put the 3 that weren't cooked as much as the others up front closer to the fire, and I moved all the other ones back. Okay, so we're going to close this up again. This stuff's been cooking about an hour so far, so we're going to let this temperature go back up, and we're going to let it go another 45 minutes or an hour, and I'll be open it up and check it again. So now we're a little over an hour into this thing, and I put my chicken drums and thighs over the coals because we're toasting up the skin a little bit real quick here. Just got to be careful not to burn it. A couple minutes on each side, and that'll be good, and we'll put them back over here. So now I finished toasting the skin on the legs and thighs. I threw the whole chicken over here too. Going to do the same thing, top and bottom, a couple minutes on each side, and then we're going to put it back over here and finish our smoking. Okay, now I move all the chicken back over here to the smoking side of the grill, and I threw 4 big lumps of oak charcoal on there, which is B&B charcoal. So that should be enough besides what's already burning there. It's going to go another hour. Closing the top. I closed my top vent about 3/4 of the way. I closed my side vent almost all the way, and that'll be enough air to keep the charcoal lit. And that'll be it. Okay, we're going to let it sit there for a while now. And when they're almost done, I'm going to put a little barbecue sauce on there. Alright, I think we've leveled off right about 275 or so. It might creep up to 300, but that's good. 400 is too hot to finish off the smoker. Anything above 200 to 300 is good. So let's just hope it stays right there. Hey, really quick here, I'm just going to show you how I doctor up some of this barbecue sauce to put on our chicken. You can use any kind of sweet barbecue sauce you like, whether it be this kind. This is generic, but it's kind of like Kraft, or even compared to Sweet Baby Ray's. It's sweet and tangy, honey. And I like to add this buffalo dressing mayo to the barbecue sauce. So that way you get the sweet and hot barbecue sauce, 50-50. Okay, so that's what we're using today. We're going to put a little barbecue sauce on the chicken here. Just going to lightly coat every piece here. Give it a good glaze, because we really want this to cook in here really low and slow. Okay, so we're going to let it sit like this maybe about 30 minutes and let this barbecue sauce glaze up on here. And then we'll flip all the chicken over and do the other side. Then if we have enough sauce left, we will go ahead and put a second coating on this side. Okay, but we're cooking for the low and slow now. All right, gonna be good stuff. Oh my, oh my, oh my, look at that chicken. Time to flip them all over, and we'll put a little sauce on the other side now. She's looking really good, and we have just enough coals to go about maybe another hour if we need to. Okay, we'll start checking the temperature on these pretty quick here. We need to go at least to 170 at least. Okay, so now that our coals are just about down to nil, we have maybe 30 more minutes, but they are super hot still there. I'm moving all the chicken around the coals. I'm going to put this one big whole chicken rib side down right on top of the remaining coals there. I'm going to coat all the stuff one more time with barbecue sauce. Okay, and then I'm going to close the lid, and I'm going to close the damper, and just retain the remaining heat, and then this chicken will be all done. It's already up to about 160 degrees right now. I just checked it. Okay folks, and all the while we were cooking the chicken outside, I had boiled these potatoes and made mashed potatoes. I put a couple cans of sweet peas and some garlic and butter in there, just right on the side. These aren't warm yet, but the potatoes are really hot. So we're just going to put the lid on there, and it will just naturally heat up the peas there, because we're still cooking the chicken for another 20-30 minutes. So by the time it's all done, all that butter is going to melt down in there. The peas should be warmed up. Potatoes still hot. It'll be time to eat. Good stuff. Okay, we're holding a little over 200, which is perfect. Our coals are about non-existent. But I put all the chicken in the pan here, and it did get up to 170. So I just go ahead and close it. I'm going to let it just sit there a little while. We're not ready to eat yet. We still have about another hour until we want to eat. So I'm just going to let it sit in there and stay warm. So in about an hour we're going to eat. I'm just going to let it stay warm in there as long as the coals stay warm, and that'll actually make the chicken a little more tender. I have plenty of barbecue sauce on it. Alright folks, finally it is time to dig in here. I'm going to grab myself a piece of chicken. And then over here we have our mashed potatoes. Take a nice spoon of those out. And a nice scoop of these sweet peas on top here. There you go. It's a nice meal. Okay, chow down. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.